Are you a football prediction fan or a sports betting enthusiast? Looking at how to increase your chances of winning significantly as you go about, sports betting every single day. Then we'd like to say a very big welcome to you to the channel because you found where you can have or achieve, just that goal by watching this channel. Okay, so what we do on the channel is provide you with sports, insights about the sporting events every day, carefully selected sporting events, and safe market options as well, to go with those. So when you have those two, you combine them, you're able to make better informed decisions as you go about, sports betting every single day and beating the odds in the long run. So welcome back, guys. I will be your host, Hooker, on this, daily podcast show where we bring you, sporting events and insights as well as six market options that will help you make better informed decisions as you go about sports betting. So a few days ago we took a break, but now we should be back, firing on all cylinders, and that's why we ask you guys to turn your notification bells on. So when we come back on days like this, you'll be the first to know. So don't forget to hit the like button. Very important that you do that, it's a show of good faith to the channel. It takes 1 second and it's free of charge. Hit the subscribe button if first time coming across the channel or have been here. If you've not done that, so you can become a part of this growing community of savvy sports traders that we are building. And of course, don't forget to turn your notification bells on so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel, or if we go on a break and we're back like we did today, you'll be the first to know about that. Okay, guys. So that being said, we have 19 sporting events for you today and safe market options to go with those, of course. And without wasting much time, let's just get right into the business for today. The first sporting event we're tracking today is the game between FCSB and Lyon. And here's information about that sporting event for those who'll be looking to back it today.
FCSB will be eager to capitalize on the home advantage in the first leg on Thursday, knowing that this match offers them a crucial opportunity to gain an upper hand. However, they will be up against a team that has shown impressive resilience and consistency in away fixtures in the Europa League. Lyon, in particular, has managed to remain undefeated in their last 11 consecutive away matches in the competition, which includes 2 wins and 2 draws in their group stage away encounters. This strong away record is a testament to their capability to handle pressure on foreign soil and suggests they will not be easily overpowered in this fixture. Given Lyon's solid form away from home, we believe that the French side will be able to secure at least a draw in this encounter. A draw would leave the tie perfectly poised, with everything to play for in the second leg, which would take place at Lyon's home ground. Such a result would keep the momentum in their favor, making them a tough opponent to face in the return match, where they could push for an even more favorable outcome.
All right, so given that report that we have there, we think that the safe way to play this would be to go with the whole away win or draw at another 1.24 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Fenerbahce and Rangers, and here's information about that sporting event for your use today.
Fenerbahce stands out as one of the most efficient teams remaining in the Europa League this season, leading all other contenders with the highest shot conversion rate at 16.5%. Out of their 85 attempts on goal, they've successfully converted 14 into goals, showcasing their clinical finishing ability. With such a strong record, they will undoubtedly be confident about their chances of finding the back of the net once again when they face Rangers on Thursday. Rangers, for their part, have managed to score 15 of their 16 Europa League goals from open play, a figure that places them among the leaders in the competition. This impressive tally reflects their attacking prowess, particularly in creating chances from regular play rather than relying on set pieces or penalties. However, when taking into account the current form of both teams, Fenerbahce appears to have the upper hand. The Turkish side has been in excellent shape, while Rangers are still adjusting to the tactical demands of their new manager, Ferguson. De Geer's adaptation to his strategies is still a work in progress, and they may struggle to keep up with the high-flying Fenerbahce, who have demonstrated a level of consistency and form that makes them the favorites in this encounter. Given these factors, we believe the home side will emerge victorious in this match, continuing their strong run in the competition.
Alright, so given that report that we have there, we think that the safe way to play this would be to go with a home win or draw here at another 1.19 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Real Sociedad and Manchester United, and here's information or insight, whichever one you like to call it, about the sporting event taking place today for your use.
First leg encounters in knockout competitions are often known for being closely contested and tactically tight, but recent performances from Manchester United suggest that their upcoming clash on Thursday could be anything but ordinary. The Red Devils have been involved in some high-action matches recently, with both attacking and defensive play featuring prominently. In fact, Manchester United has scored and conceded goals in 6 of their 8 Europa League games this season, showcasing a tendency for open and eventful encounters. Similarly, Real Sociedad has seen both teams find the net in 8 of their 10 Europa League fixtures, highlighting their own susceptibility to high-scoring matches. Given the unpredictable nature of Manchester United under their manager, Amorim, it's difficult to confidently predict a win for the English side, especially considering their inconsistency this term. However, they will be facing a Real Sociedad team that is currently struggling for form, which could provide United with an opportunity to capitalize. With both teams likely to be involved in an action-packed contest, we foresee a thrilling score draw as a possible outcome in San Sebastian, leaving everything to be decided in the second
given the
leg.
report that we have there, we think that, over 1.5 goals would be the safe way to play this one at another 1.37. We expect 2 goals in that sporting event. That's what that means for those who are just coming and would understand what that means. Next sporting event is the game between Ajax and Frankfurt. And here's information about that sporting event for your use today.
Eintracht Frankfurt will undoubtedly be feeling frustrated after conceding a total of 8 goals in their last 2 Bundesliga matches, a result that has highlighted some vulnerabilities in their defense. While we don't anticipate such a high-scoring affair in their Europa League match on Thursday, it is difficult to see Frankfurt coming away from Amsterdam with a positive result. Their recent struggles on the road in European competitions, having lost their last 2 away matches in Europe, raise concerns about their ability to cope with the pressure of an away fixture in such a competitive setting. Given these factors, it seems likely that Frankfurt will fall short in this match, and despite a solid performance, they may find themselves on the losing end in the Netherlands.
Given the report that we have there, we think that, the home team to score will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.24. That's what we're going with basically. Next is the game between AZ Alkmaar and Tottenham Hotspur, and here's information about that sporting event for those looking to back it today.
Securing the Europa League title has now become the top objective for Tottenham Hotspur, and manager Ange Postecoglou cannot afford to let his team underperform, especially considering the importance of gaining a crucial advantage in the first leg. Despite dealing with a number of injuries to key players, Tottenham still boasts a squad with significant talent, and Postecoglou will be keen to ensure they put up a strong showing. The match is pivotal, as a strong performance could set them up for a more favorable outcome in the second leg, so the pressure to deliver is high. AZ Alkmaar, however, will not be an easy opponent for Tottenham to overcome. The Dutch side has been formidable on their home turf this season, having gone undefeated in their European fixtures so far, with 4 wins and 1 draw. Their impressive record on home soil shows that they are not to be underestimated, and they will surely pose a significant challenge for Spurs. Nevertheless, we believe that Tottenham, despite the obstacles they face, will find a way to break AZ Alkmaar's unbeaten streak at home and manage to secure a narrow victory in the Netherlands, giving them a valuable advantage heading into the return leg.
So, given the report that we have there, we think that over 1.5 goals will be scored in this Europa game today, and that's priced at another 1.20. Next is the game between Bodo Glimt and Olympiacos, and here's information about that sporting event for those looking to back it today.
Bodo/Glimt will be eager to take advantage of their home fixture and build a strong first-leg lead before making the challenging trip to Greece next week. However, they may find themselves up against a resilient Olympiacos team that has shown remarkable consistency in recent months. The Greek side has gone unbeaten in their last 26 competitive matches, a run that dates back to their defeat to Asteras Tripolis in October. This impressive streak demonstrates their defensive solidity and ability to maintain form across various competitions. Given Olympiacos' current unbeaten run, we believe they will manage to hold Bodo/Glimt to a draw in the first leg, keeping the tie finely balanced ahead of the return fixture in
So,
Greece.
given the report that we have there, we think that the safe way to play this would be to give the away team, which is Olympiacos, 2 goals advantage handicap of going to that sporting event, and expect them to maintain that 2 goal advantage at the end of 90 minutes at another 1.24 in that sporting event. Next is the game between Victoria Plens and Lazio, and here's insight about the sporting event taking place today.
With a strong and impressive record on home soil in European competitions, Plzen will certainly feel confident about their ability to compete with one of the top teams from the group stage, Lazio. The Czech side has shown that they can hold their own against top-tier opposition, and they will be looking to put up a strong performance when they host Lazio. Given the attacking capabilities of both teams, it's likely that we'll see goals at both ends of the pitch in what promises to be an exciting and fast-paced match. Both Plzen and Lazio have the ability to break down defenses, and with both sides in good form, it's expected that each will find the back of the net at least once. As the match draws to a close, we foresee the visitors, Lazio, returning to Italy with the scoreline level, leaving everything to play for in the second leg.
Roma, having claimed the Conference League title 3 years ago and subsequently reaching both a Europa League final and semi-final, have firmly established themselves as one of the most formidable teams in European competitions. Their home record further strengthens this reputation, with only 2 losses in their last 38 matches on home turf in Europe, alongside an impressive tally of 27 wins. The Giallorossi are certainly in strong form and will rightly start as favourites heading into this matchup, given their recent success and their dominant performances in front of their home crowd. However, Athletic Club are no pushovers. The Spanish side has demonstrated time and again that they can compete at the highest levels, and their attacking capabilities suggest they will find the back of the net at least once in this contest. While Roma's solid home record makes them the favourites, Athletic's resilience and ability to pose a threat going forward mean they will likely score, setting the stage for what promises to be a closely contested and exciting encounter.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that over 1.5 goals will be scored in this sporting event today at another of 1.39 in that one. The next is the game between Copenhagen and Chelsea, and here's information about that sporting event taking place today.
Copenhagen will likely feel optimistic about their chances of exploiting Chelsea's defensive vulnerabilities, especially considering the struggles the Blues have faced in recent matches. The Danish side will no doubt look to capitalize on Chelsea's poor form and shaky defense, aiming to create opportunities that could test the visitors' backline. However, despite their recent difficulties, Chelsea should still be considered the favourite for this encounter due to the wealth of talent at manager Maresca's disposal. The quality and depth within the squad give them a significant advantage, and it would be a major surprise if they were to lose to Copenhagen, even with the host's strong desire to take advantage of Chelsea's recent woes. The Blues are expected to overcome their recent setbacks and secure a victory, though Copenhagen may still cause them some problems.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that the away John Obet will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.27 in that sporting event. The next sporting event we're tracking is the game between Molde and Legia Warsaw, and this is, the information that we have on a closer look at that, event taking place today.
The hosts have encountered some difficulties in their European campaign this season, often falling short of expectations. Meanwhile, Legia has proven themselves to be one of the strongest teams during the league phase, demonstrating both consistency and quality throughout their matches. With their solid form and experience in European competitions, we expect Legia to continue their strong run and secure a victory in this matchup, despite the host efforts to turn things around. The visitors should have the upper hand, given their impressive performances so far.
So given the report that we have there, we think that the home or the away team should be able to win this one at the end of 90 minutes at another of 1.31 in that sporting event. The next is the game between Borac and Rapid, SK Rapid, and here's information that we have about that sporting event taking place today.
Borok Bonja has shown solid defensive form, having kept back-to-back clean sheets in their knockout playoff tie, which certainly deserves recognition as they head into this matchup. Their resilience and discipline at the back could prove to be a challenge for any opponent. However, Rapid Vienna comes into this contest with a stronger track record, having won 4 of their 6 league phase matches, showcasing their quality and consistency at a high level. Despite the defensive prowess of Borok Bonja, we believe the Austrian side's experience and superior form will give them the edge in this encounter. We expect Rapid Vienna to secure a slender lead, setting them up for a favorable position in the return leg.
So given what we just, had reported about that sporting event, we think that giving the home team 2-goal advantage, handicap going into that sporting event and expecting them to maintain that advantage, to the end of 90 minutes, it is safe to play this one at an odd of 1.24 in that sporting event. Next is a sporting event between Celje and Lugano. And here's the information that we have about that sporting event taking place today for your use.
Celje will enter this match full of confidence after their strong performance in the knockout playoff tie, and we believe they will manage to earn at least a point from this contest. Their recent form suggests they will be competitive and capable of putting up a strong fight. That said, we must also acknowledge Lugano's impressive efforts during the league phase, where they showed their strength and ability to compete at a high level. Their solid performances in the earlier rounds mean they can't be underestimated, and they will certainly make it a tough outing for Celje. Given the strength of both teams and their respective styles of play, we expect this to be a tightly contested match with fewer goals, leading us to predict a low-scoring draw. Both sides should be able to hold their own, resulting in a share of the spoils.
Given the report that we have there, we think that, under 4.5 goals to be seen in this sporting event will be the safe way to play this at under 1.16. So it means we'll not see 5 goals in this sporting event today. Next is the game between Jagiellona and Cercle Bruges. And here's, insight about this sporting event taking place today.
After several key players left the squad in January, Cercle Brugge appears to have lost some of the attacking potency that made them a formidable force during the league phase. Their offensive threat has been significantly weakened, making it more difficult for them to create and convert chances as effectively as they did earlier in the competition. On the other hand, Jagiellonia Białystok will look to capitalize on these changes and exploit the reduced threat from the visitors. With a solid home advantage, they are well positioned to take control of the first leg and establish a crucial lead in the tie. We expect the Polish side to seize this opportunity and gain an important aggregate advantage, setting themselves up for a strong position heading into the return leg.
So given the report that we have there about that sporting event, we think that, the home or draw, home team to win or draw, will be the safe way to play this one today at another 1.29 in that sporting event. The next is the game between Pafos and Djurgården, and here's information about that sporting event for your use today.
In their first ever European campaign, Pafos FC has proven to be a resilient and competitive side, particularly when playing at home. Their ability to perform under pressure in front of their own fans has been a standout feature, and they will certainly be confident heading into Thursday's home leg. The home advantage, coupled with their solid form, makes them a dangerous opponent. Djurgården ZIF, however, will face significant challenges in this match, as they are currently dealing with several key injuries within their squad. Additionally, the Swedish side has had limited competitive action since the start of the year, which could impact their match fitness and sharpness. Given these factors, we believe Pafos FC will be able to gain the upper hand in this encounter, securing an important advantage ahead of the return leg.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the home team to win or draw will be the safe way to play this one at another 1.22 in that sporting event. The next is the game between Al Qudad and Al Ittihad from Saudi Arabia Pro League, and here's the information that we have, on looking at that event closely today and bringing that to you today for your use.
This highly anticipated clash brings together two teams with contrasting but equally impressive defensive records. On one side, Al Qadisiyah boasts the tightest defense in the league, having conceded only 19 goals and keeping an impressive 13 clean sheets, showcasing their remarkable defensive solidity. On the other hand, their opponents feature the most resilient away backline, demonstrating their ability to remain difficult to break down even in hostile environments. While both teams excel defensively, they also possess attacking quality that should ensure some offensive action. Given the strong defensive foundations of both sides, but with enough attacking threat to break through, we anticipate a low-scoring draw where both teams find the back of the net. This result would reflect the balance between their defensive strengths and attacking capabilities, making for an intriguing and closely contested match.
So given the report that we have there, we think that, under 4.5 goals will be seen in this sporting event today, and that's priced at another 1.20 in that sporting event. The next is a tennis game, and it's between Zansklov and Krakos, and has information about that sporting event for your use today.
It's difficult to envision anything other than a Van de Zandschulp victory, particularly with Kyrgios dealing with a wrist issue that flared up during his practice session ahead of their first-round match. The injury could certainly hinder the Australian's performance, giving the Dutchman a significant advantage. Considering the circumstances and Van de Zandschulp's consistent form, we back the world number 85 to come out on top in this matchup, edging past Kyrgios in what would be an intriguing battle between the two 29-year-olds. The injury concerns for Kyrgios only add to the belief that the Dutchman will take the win in this contest.
So given the report that we have there, we think that Zandschulp should be able to win this tennis game against Kyrgios today at an odd of 1.41 in that sporting event. Next is still a tennis game, and it's between Emma Raducanu and Uchijima. And here's the information that we have about this tennis sporting event taking place today for your use.
Based on her recent performances, particularly her improvement on serve in matches against top players like Sakkari and Muchova, Raducanu is expected to continue progressing at Indian Wells. Her enhanced rally tolerance, especially demonstrated in her encounter with Muchova, indicates that she's gaining confidence and adapting well to the demands of high-level tennis. With her strong form, the British player is set to improve upon her 6-4 record at the tournament, where she has consistently managed to avoid an early exit since her debut. Raducanu's resilience and growing consistency make her a strong contender, and it's likely she will make a deeper run this year, continuing her positive trend at Indian Wells.
So given the report that we have there, we think that, Emma Raducanu should be able to win today, and that's priced at another 1.39 in that sporting event. The next sporting event is between Panathinaikos and Fiorentina, and has information, about that sporting event taking place today for your use, basically.
Panathinaikos will undoubtedly be a tough opponent to overcome, especially given their formidable form at home. Their solid defensive record and ability to control matches at their stadium make it unlikely that they will concede many opportunities to the visitors. The Greek side is known for its resilience on home soil, and they will certainly be confident heading into this fixture. That said, Fiorentina has a strong pedigree in the knockout stages of the Conference League, having demonstrated their capability to perform under pressure in past campaigns. Despite the challenging environment of Panathinaikos' home ground, Fiorentina will back their own quality and experience to secure a positive result in this first leg, setting themselves up for a competitive second leg. They will be hoping to make a strong enough impression to give them the advantage as they head back to Italy.
So given the report that we have there, we think that, giving Panathinaikos 2-goal advantage handicap going into that sporting event and expecting them to maintain that handicap advantage up until the end of 90 minutes is if we to play this one today, and that's priced at 1.20 in that sporting event. The next and the final sporting event we have is a game between Real Betis and Victoria Gomeras, and here's information about that sporting event taking place today for those who are looking to back it.
Victoria may have managed to remain unbeaten in their European campaign this season, but they will face a significant challenge in this match. Betis, on the other hand, will come into this fixture with newfound confidence following their impressive victory over Real Madrid. That win has undoubtedly boosted their morale, and with the added momentum of such a strong result behind them, Betis will be eager to build on that success. Given their current form and the boost from their recent performance, we believe Betis will have enough quality to secure the win in this encounter, despite Vitoria's solid run in Europe.
Right, so given the report that we have there, we think that the home draw no bet will be the safe way to play this one today at an odd of 1.21 in our sporting event. So these are the sporting events we have for you today, alongside information or what we consider insights about these sports events taking place today, and safe market options, which are our opinions, strictly opinions of ours, not necessarily financial advice. Okay, don't consider this financial advice of any form. This is just our opinion, what we think, at the best, possible outcome, one from the hundreds of options that each event carries that the bookmakers give. We just pick one that we feel like is most likely going to happen given the event information or report that we have about that. We bring that to you every single day for you to flesh off, and carve winning slips for those. Don't forget, to hit the like button. Very important to do that, and subscribe if first time coming across the channel. This is what we do basically. Don't forget to turn your notification bells on also, so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel. Okay, guys. So disclaimer, is very important to note that information provided here is for your education and entertainment purpose only. Okay, we do not guarantee any huge financial turnaround going by what's offered on the channel. We expect you to be able to carve out winning slips for what has been given here, so you have to watch the videos till the very end before you make any betting decisions. Okay, so information here will help you. If you don't want to use safe market option, the information will help you as you go out there to make your picks. You already have an idea of what these events or how they are poised, or how they are set up to be before you back them. And that's how you increase your chances of winning significantly, basically. And over time, you get educated about what is happening in football world. A lot of factors can affect, the outcome of these events. It's important to note that, and gamble responsibly, knowing that, at the back of your mind that, we have factors like VAR is one of those, red cards is another, we have own goals, we have fitness injuries can affect the outcome of these events. So gamble responsibly and do not stick more than you can afford to let go of. Okay, guys, note that. It's very important to note that. We're going to upload a video also coming up very soon that will teach you how to, for those who don't know how to create multiple slips from what is offered here and find it hard, given the information provided here, that will guide you, how to make your winning slips and increase your chances of winning significantly. So, but in the meantime, make sure to carve out 1, 2, 3, or 4 slips given the events that we provide for you every single day. It could be, a lot. On some days they are not so much. So whenever there are a lot, endeavor to create multiple slips. That increases your chances of winning significantly as we do our best to continue to bring you this information and safe market options to help you beat the odds in the long run. So to see you again in the next video, may the odds be in our favor always, guys.